Daily Horoscope for Leo, June 24, 2025. Greetings, magnificent Leo. As the universe aligns in its cosmic dance today, your fiery spirit is about to experience a day of remarkable potential and dynamic energy. Let's explore what the stars have in store for you on this summer day of June 24, 2025. General overview: today presents itself as a pivotal moment in your yearly cycle, dear Leo. With the sun still in Cáncer just before your season begins, you're in a period of inner reflection and battery recharging. Think of this as the final preparation phase before your annual spotlight moment. The waning crescent moon forms a harmonious aspect with Mars today, igniting your intuitive powers while simultaneously boosting your physical vitality. This is the universe's way of helping you clear away any emotional or mental cobwebs before your birthday season approaches. Emotional landscape. Emotionally, you may feel a curious mixture of anticipation and nostalgia today. Part of you is eagerly looking forward to the upcoming Leo season when you'll shine in your natural glory, while another part is processing the lessons and experiences of the past year. Allow yourself to honor both states. Jupiter's position in Virgo is expanding your sense of self-worth, making this an excellent day to practice positive affirmations and self-appreciation rituals. Your emotional intelligence is heightened, making it easier to navigate complex feelings without being overwhelmed by them. Career and work. In your professional sphere, today's planetary alignment favors strategic thinking over immediate action. With Mercury forming a sextile with Saturn, your mind is particularly sharp for long-term planning and organizational tasks. Colleagues may seek your input on matters requiring creative problem-solving, an area where you naturally excel. If you've been considering asking for a promotion or raising your professional profile, begin laying the groundwork today, but save the actual conversation for when the sun enters your sign. A senior figure or mentor may provide unexpected guidance if you remain receptive. Love and relationships. Venus in Leo is blessing your romantic life with extra charm and magnetism today. For those in partnerships, expect a renewed appreciation from your significant other. They're seeing you in an especially golden light right now. Single Leos may find themselves attracting admirers without even trying, though with Mercury's influence, you're more likely to be drawn to someone who stimulates you intellectually as well as physically. Communication flows easily in all relationships today, making it an ideal time to express feelings you've been keeping to yourself. The evening hours especially favor intimate conversations and heartfelt connections. Health and vitality. Your energy levels are above average today, thanks to that Mars-Moon connection. However, the current planetary positions suggest focusing on balanced activities rather than all-out exertion. Your heart and spine, both ruled by Leo, benefit from moderate exercise that improves circulation and posture. Swimming would be particularly beneficial, harmonizing with the Cáncer solar influence currently at play. Pay attention to your sleep quality, as well, with the moon phase encouraging deeper rest. Ensuring 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep tonight will significantly enhance tomorrow's performance. Financial outlook. With Jupiter currently expanding your house of personal resources, financial opportunities may present themselves in unexpected ways today. You might receive news about an investment paying off or discover a new potential income stream. However, Saturn's influence suggests approaching any financial decisions with careful consideration rather than leonine impulsiveness. Today favors reviewing your budget and financial goals rather than making major purchases. Your natural generosity is amplified. Right now, be mindful not to overspend on gifts or entertainment, no matter how much you want to impress others. Social connections. Your social magnetism is particularly potent today, dear Leo. Group activities highlight your natural leadership abilities, and you may find yourself being voluntarily placed at the center of attention, a position you secretly, or not so secretly, relish. A gathering or event could introduce you to someone who becomes significant in your personal or professional life. Digital communications are especially favored, so don't hesitate to reach out to distant connections or expand your online presence. Your words carry extra weight and charm today. Spiritual alignment. With the Sun in intuitive Cancer and Neptune retrograde enhancing spiritual awareness, today offers profound opportunities for inner growth. You might experience moments of clarity about your life purpose or creative direction. Meditation or journaling would be particularly rewarding practices today. Pay attention to recurring symbols or themes in your thoughts. The universe is sending messages through your intuition. Your lion's heart is especially open to compassion today, which may manifest as a desire to help others or contribute to a cause that resonates with your values. Lucky elements. Your lucky color today is deep purple, representing the royal nature of your sign combined with spiritual awakening. Favorable numbers are 1, 5, and 24. Carrying or wearing sunstone or amber will amplify your natural radiance and protective energies. Sunflowers or marigolds brought into your environment will harmonize with your fire element and boost positive vibrations. Challenges and opportunities. The primary challenge today comes from a square between Mars and Pluto, which may trigger power struggles or intense emotional reactions. Be mindful of your legendary Leo pride. Not every situation requires you to defend your territory. The opportunity lies in channeling this powerful energy into creative projects or physical activities rather than conflicts. Remember that true power comes from self-mastery, not controlling others. Final guidance. Today calls for balanced action. Dear Leo, neither charging ahead with your typical fiery enthusiasm nor holding back too cautiously. Trust that the current period of reflection will make your upcoming time in the spotlight even more magnificent. Practice gratitude for what you've already achieved while setting intentions for your new personal year that approaches. Your generous heart and creative spirit are gifts to the world. Allow them to shine authentically without seeking validation. The universe supports your evolution today, preparing you for the grand entrance of Leo season that lies just around the corner. Remember, magnificent Leo, even the sun moves through seasons of greater and lesser visibility. Today's position in your annual cycle is perfect for gathering strength before your most radiant expression emerges. Trust the cosmic timing and know that your light is valued and necessary in the great celestial dance. On June 24th, 2025, Leo's cosmic landscape reveals a fascinating array of planetary positions that significantly influence your energy and focus. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, sits at 2 degrees Cancer, just outside your sign but positioned in your 12th house of subconsciousness and hidden matters. This placement creates an interesting dynamic where you're drawn to reflection rather than your typical spotlight-seeking behavior. The Sun in Cancer is activating your intuitive capacities and bringing subconscious patterns to light before it enters your sign in about a month. You may find yourself processing deeper emotional content than usual, preparing for your upcoming solar return. Mercury, positioned at 9 degrees Cancer, also in your 12th house, deepens this introspective quality. Your thoughts are more attuned to emotional undertones and past experiences than logical analysis today. This Mercury position enhances your dream state and intuitive insights, but might make articulating your thoughts more challenging in practical settings. Venus brings a fascinating influence as it transits at 15 degrees Leo, already in your 1st house. This creates an interesting contrast to the more reflective placements. Venus in your sign enhances your natural charisma, beauty, and magnetism. You'll find yourself more attractive to others despite your somewhat withdrawn mental state. This Venus position supports refreshing your appearance or updating your personal style. Mars, the planet of action and desire, is positioned at 26 degrees Taurus in your 10th house of career and public reputation. This creates a determined, methodical energy toward professional goals, though it may feel somewhat at odds with your natural fiery approach. Mars in Taurus provides stamina rather than bursts of inspiration. Use this energy to steadily advance existing projects rather than launching new initiatives. Jupiter, the great benefic, sits at 8 degrees Virgo in your second house of resources and values. This placement favors financial growth through careful analysis and refinement of your skills or offerings. Jupiter in Virgo might not bring sudden windfalls, but rather rewards methodical improvement and attention to detail in financial matters. Saturn, your cosmic taskmaster, continues its journey at 19 degrees Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimacy. This creates a period of serious restructuring around joint finances, loans, investments, or deep emotional bonds. Saturn here insists on maturity and responsibility in how you handle both financial and emotional debts. Uranus at 3 degrees Gemini in your 11th house of social networks and future goals brings unexpected shifts in your friendship circles or organizations you belong to. This position may suddenly illuminate new possibilities for your long-term vision, particularly through conversation and intellectual exchange with forward-thinking individuals. Neptune, retrograde at 16 degrees Aries in your 9th house of higher learning, creates some confusion or idealization around belief systems, travel plans, or educational pursuits. The retrograde motion suggests reviewing where you may have been overly idealistic about philosophical concepts or distant horizons. Pluto at 5 degrees Aquarius in your 7th house of partnerships continues its slow transformative influence on your closest relationships. This placement pushes for authentic power dynamics and elimination of manipulation or control patterns. The Moon, moving through 18 degrees Libra in your 3rd house of communication during this day, creates an emotional need for harmony, balance, and pleasant exchanges in your immediate environment. You'll find yourself diplomatically navigating conversations and seeking aesthetic beauty in your surroundings. The Moon forms a challenging square to Venus in your sign, potentially creating some tension between your personal desires and the need to accommodate others. A significant T-square formation between Mars in Taurus, Saturn in Pisces, and the North Node in Scorpio activates your career, shared resources, and personal resource sectors. This configuration suggests navigating professional demands while balancing financial responsibilities may be challenging but ultimately transformative. The Sun in Cáncer creates a sextile to Uranus in Gemini, opening unexpected pathways for intuitive insights that connect to your social circle or long-term aspirations. This aspect supports innovative thinking that emerges from quiet reflection rather than active pursuit. Mercury in Cáncer forming a trine to Neptune in Aries enhances your intuitive capabilities and spiritual connection. Your mind is more receptive to subtle guidance and artistic inspiration, particularly relating to philosophical or educational themes. The most significant aspect of the day involves Jupiter in Virgo making an exact opposition to Neptune in Aries across your 2nd/8th house axis. This creates tension between practical financial management and idealistic ventures or investments. Be cautious about financial promises that seem too good to be true, as this aspect can cloud judgment around resources. Both benefics Venus and Jupiter are well positioned to support you, though in different ways. Venus enhances your personal magnetism, while Jupiter slowly builds material security through disciplined effort. This day offers a preview of themes that will become more prominent when the Sun enters your sign next month. The introspective qualities now active serve as preparation for your upcoming solar return. With the lunar nodes activating your resources axis, 2nd/8th houses, there's a karmic quality to financial decisions made during this period. Long-term security depends on balancing personal and shared resources wisely. As June 24, 2025 unfolds for Leo, the cosmos brings a remarkable shift in your communication sphere. Mercury forms a harmonious trine with Uranus, sparking innovative thought patterns and sudden flashes of brilliance in your conversations. Your words carry an electric quality today that captivates listeners and makes even your most ambitious ideas sound not just possible, but inevitable. This planetary alignment particularly enhances digital communication. Your social media posts, emails, and text messages will resonate with unusual clarity and impact. The moon in Gemini activates your 11th house of networks, making this an exceptional day for group discussions and collaborative brainstorming sessions. Your natural Leo confidence is tempered with just enough diplomacy to ensure your bold statements land perfectly with your audience. Mars in Libra creates a dynamic tension with your ruling planet, the Sun currently in Cáncer, which means you'll need to balance your passionate self-expression with a degree of sensitivity to others' emotional responses. This isn't about dimming your light, but rather understanding how to direct it most effectively. Venus in Leo adds a golden touch to your words, infusing your communication style with warmth and charm that draws people closer. You may find yourself being asked to speak on behalf of others today, as your ability to articulate thoughts with clarity and dramatic flair makes you the natural spokesperson. Jupiter's position suggests that communications related to career advancement are especially favored if you've been waiting to pitch an idea to superiors or request additional responsibilities. The cosmic forces support your eloquence. Notice how your throat chakra feels unusually open today. There's a physical sensation accompanying this communicative boost, a feeling of ease when expressing thoughts that normally might feel vulnerable to share. The third house influence from Neptune adds a poetic quality to your speech patterns. You're weaving stories rather than simply stating facts, which greatly enhances your persuasive abilities. Be mindful of Mercury's approaching retrograde. Next month, use today's clear channel of expression to address any complex issues that might become tangled in the weeks ahead. Your creativity in communication peaks during the afternoon hours when the moon forms a sextile with Jupiter, expanding your ability to connect ideas that previously seemed unrelated. This is an excellent day for writing, recording podcasts, or creating content that showcases your unique perspective. The number 5 carries special significance for your communications today, whether it's connecting with 5 key individuals, exploring 5 different approaches to a problem, or allocating 5 dedicated minutes to important conversations. Pay attention to messages that arrive around 5 p.m., as they may contain information that proves pivotal to your personal growth trajectory. Your throat chakra's activation makes this an opportune day to sing, chant, or vocally express yourself. The vibration of your voice carries healing properties for both yourself and those who listen. Remember that with this enhanced communicative power comes responsibility. Your words leave lasting impressions today, especially on those who look to you for leadership and inspiration. Let authenticity be your guide, and your natural Leo magnetism will ensure that your message not only reaches its intended audience, but transforms them in precisely the ways you envision. For Leo, on June 24, 2025, the financial landscape appears particularly dynamic as the Sun in Cáncer activates your sector of hidden resources and investments. This creates a beautiful opportunity to explore untapped financial potential that may have been overlooked. With Venus forming a favorable trine to Jupiter, there's an expanded energy surrounding your earned income sector, possibly bringing unexpected financial windfalls or opportunities through social connections. This is not merely coincidence. It's the universe recognizing your previous efforts and rewarding your persistence. The moon in Virgo highlights your second house of personal finances, heightening your analytical abilities when it comes to budgeting and resource management. You'll find yourself noticing details in financial agreements that others might miss, giving you a significant advantage in negotiations or investment decisions. Mercury's position suggests that communications regarding money matters will flow smoothly today, making it an excellent time to initiate conversations about raises, loans, or business proposals. Your natural Leo charisma is enhanced when discussing financial matters, allowing you to persuade others of your worth and value. Mars energizes your career sector, indicating that professional achievements could directly translate to monetary gains. A project you've been developing at work shows strong potential for financial rewards, particularly if it involves creative leadership, a natural strength for your sign. The day carries a special financial signature for Leos who have been considering a side venture or passive income stream. The planetary alignment suggests that investments in technology, entertainment, or creative fields could yield particularly favorable returns in the coming months. Pay special attention to opportunities that arise through seemingly casual conversations, as Neptune's influence creates a thin veil between intuition and practical financial matters. Your financial intuition is heightened today, allowing you to sense which opportunities have genuine potential versus those that merely glitter on the surface. For Leos who own businesses, today marks an excellent time to review pricing structures and value propositions. You may discover that you've been undervaluing your products or services, and a thoughtful adjustment could significantly improve your revenue stream without alienating your customer base. Jupiter's influence in your social sector suggests that networking could lead to unexpected financial connections. Don't hesitate to share your financial goals with trusted associates. Someone in your extended circle may hold the key to a lucrative opportunity. Consider setting aside time today to review your investment portfolio or retirement accounts. The analytical energy supports making adjustments that align with your long-term financial vision. Small changes implemented today could compound significantly over time. Your natural Leo generosity needs balancing today. While being open-handed has its place, the current planetary positions suggest focusing on strengthening your own financial foundation before extending resources to others. This isn't selfish, but rather strategic preparation for greater abundance. Watch for opportunities that combine your natural leadership abilities with financial growth. Your best financial moves today will likely involve situations where you can showcase your talents while creating sustainable income streams. The day's energy also supports clearing any financial obstacles through direct communication. If you've been avoiding a conversation about money, whether with a partner, client, or institution, today provides the perfect backdrop for resolution. Your words carry particular weight and clarity now. By day's end, make time to document any financial insights or opportunities that have emerged. The seeds planted today have remarkable growth potential if properly nurtured in the coming weeks. As the summer solstice energy still reverberates through your sign, Leo, June 24th of 2025, brings particularly fortuitous alignments. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your ninth house of expansion, creating a day when your natural confidence receives cosmic amplification. This powerful alignment opens doors that previously seemed firmly closed, particularly in areas related to higher education, travel, publishing, and philosophical pursuits. The universe is literally expanding your horizons today, offering opportunities for growth through experiences that broaden your perspective. Pay special attention to invitations that involve foreign cultures or advanced learning. A chance conversation could lead to an unexpected journey or educational opportunity that proves transformative in the months ahead. The Sun-Jupiter trine also enhances your natural charisma, making this an excellent day for interviews, presentations, or any situation where you need to make a positive impression. Your enthusiasm is contagious today, drawing others into your orbit and creating a natural audience for your ideas. Venus, positioned in your own sign, casts a golden light on your personal presence and creative expression. This transit suggests that your artistic endeavors, romantic gestures, and social connections are especially blessed today. People are naturally drawn to your warm radiance, making this an exceptional time for performances, creative showcases, or simply making a lasting impression. Your aesthetic judgment is heightened, allowing you to make choices that enhance your appearance and environment. Love matters receive cosmic support, with new romantic connections showing particular promise. For partnered Leos, this Venus placement helps reignite the spark of passion and appreciation. The Moon's position in Libra activates your communication sector, bringing fortunate exchanges through conversation, writing, or media appearances. Your words carry unusual weight and charm today, making it an auspicious time for important discussions, negotiations, or pitching ideas. Short trips and local connections may yield unexpected opportunities. A conversation with a neighbor or sibling could lead to a valuable introduction or insight. Your ability to articulate your thoughts with both clarity and diplomacy creates openings that might otherwise remain closed. Mars in Gemini energizes your 11th house of social networks and future aspirations, suggesting that fortune arrives through friends, colleagues, and community involvement. Group projects initiated today have a particularly strong potential for long-term success. Technology-related ventures or humanitarian efforts also receive favorable cosmic support. Your social circle expands in meaningful ways, potentially including someone whose connections prove invaluable to your long-term goals. A friend might make an introduction that leads to a significant opportunity, or a casual conversation at a gathering could spark a brilliant collaborative idea. Jupiter's ongoing transit through your house of adventure and expansion suggests that fortune smiles on you when you step beyond familiar territory. Educational pursuits, international connections, publishing efforts, and spiritual exploration all represent pathways to opportunity today. What seems like a chance encounter with someone from a different cultural background could evolve into a significantly beneficial relationship. Keep an open mind regarding philosophical or religious concepts that differ from your own. There's wisdom available through unexpected channels. The position of Mercury in Cáncer activates your 12th house of the subconscious, making intuitive insights particularly accurate. Pay special attention to dreams, sudden inspirations, or gut feelings about opportunities. Your inner wisdom is exceptionally attuned today, guiding you toward fortunate circumstances that may not be immediately obvious to others. Creative inspiration flows freely from your subconscious, potentially leading to artistic breakthroughs or innovative solutions to persistent problems. Your compassion is also heightened, creating opportunities for meaningful connection through acts of service performed without expectation of recognition. Neptune's position in Aries signals that financial opportunities may arrive through unconventional channels. Joint ventures, shared resources, investments with spiritual or artistic components seem especially favored. Your innate generosity activates a cosmic law of reciprocity, with past kindnesses returning to you in material form. An investment opportunity with both financial and social impact potential may present itself. Trust your intuition about these matters, as it's particularly strong under this planetary configuration. Uranus in Taurus continues to bring unexpected developments in your career sector. Today's aspects suggest that reputation-building activities and professional visibility efforts yield particularly fortunate results. A sudden opportunity to demonstrate your leadership abilities could emerge, potentially leading to recognition from authorities in your field. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks or present unconventional ideas. Your innovative thinking is likely to be appreciated rather than rejected today. The North Node's position indicates that your path of greatest fortune lies in balancing self-expression with genuine service to others. When you create from the heart with the intention of bringing joy or insight to others, remarkable doors open. Your natural Leo warmth and creativity, when channeled toward contribution rather than mere recognition, activate a particularly powerful stream of good fortune today. The day's numerological signature emphasizes harmony, beauty, and balance, qualities that naturally enhance Leo's expressive and generous nature. This vibration supports fortunate developments in home, family, and community relationships, suggesting that domestic happiness and emotional fulfillment act as foundations for your broader success. Even small gestures of appreciation toward loved ones create ripple effects of positive energy that return to you multiplied. As a Leo navigating June 24, 2025, your social landscape takes on fascinating dimensions. The Sun, positioned in sensitive Cáncer, activates your 12th house of hidden matters and subconscious patterns, creating an interesting backdrop for your social connections today. This isn't your typical extroverted Leo day. There's a more contemplative quality to your interactions. You might find yourself drawn to smaller, more intimate gatherings rather than being the center of attention in larger groups. Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter across your communication sectors, suggesting that heartfelt conversations with close friends will prove especially rewarding. There's a depth and sincerity to your exchanges that strengthens bonds that truly matter. Meanwhile, Mercury in Gemini enhances your networking capabilities in professional circles. Connections made today, particularly with Aquarius and Gemini individuals, could open unexpected doors in the coming months. The moon in Libra activates your house of shared resources, indicating that a friend might offer valuable assistance or share an opportunity you wouldn't otherwise discover. This isn't just about social pleasantries. There's real substance and potential gain through your connections today. Your ruling planet, the Sun, forms a challenging square with Neptune, which might cloud certain social dynamics. Be wary of misunderstandings or idealized perspectives about certain relationships. Someone you've placed on a pedestal might reveal more human qualities today. Rather than feeling disappointed, see this as an opportunity to develop more authentic connections. Mars in Virgo brings analytical energy to your value sector, potentially making you more discerning about who deserves your time and attention. You're naturally evaluating which social connections align with your evolving values and long-term vision. For Leo parents, there's a special window to connect more deeply with your children through creative activities. The day carries strong potential for healing any recent tensions within your closest circle. A conversation that begins casually could evolve into a profound exchange that strengthens bonds. Digital connections are particularly favored. A message from someone at a distance might brighten your day significantly. Social media presents opportunities for meaningful engagement rather than just surface-level interactions. Today, your authentic voice resonates more than polished performances. Leo creatives will find supportive audiences for their work, especially in collaborative environments. Your charisma remains strong despite the more introspective cosmic weather, but it manifests as magnetic depth rather than dazzling display. Those Leos involved in community leadership will find receptive audiences for their ideas, particularly regarding educational or children's initiatives. Single Leos might encounter someone intriguing through a friend's introduction. This connection has potential for either significant friendship or romantic development. The evening hours favor small gatherings at home rather than public appearances. Allow conversations to flow toward meaningful topics rather than keeping things light. There's healing potential in shared vulnerability today. Relationships with siblings or neighbors see improvement through honest communication about past misunderstandings. Trust your intuition about which invitations to accept and which to decline. Your energy is valuable, and discernment serves you well. This isn't about withdrawing from social life, but rather about engaging more intentionally with those connections that truly nourish your spirit and support your growth. As the sun shifts through the emotional waters of Cáncer on this June day, Leos are experiencing an unusual pull toward introspection before your solar season begins next month. Today's cosmic configuration places Jupiter in a harmonious trine to your ruling planet, the Sun, creating an exceptional window for personal growth and expansion of consciousness. This isn't your typical high-energy Leo day. Instead, the universe is calling you to slow down and prepare the soil for future achievements. The moon's position in Scorpio today deepens your emotional intelligence and enhances your intuitive capacities. Pay special attention to insights that arrive unexpectedly around 2:15 p.m., as Mercury forms a significant aspect with Neptune, blending logical thinking with spiritual awareness. Your advice today centers around strategic patience and inner work. While your natural instinct may be to charge forward with typical Leo courage and flair, the stars suggest that preparation now will yield far greater rewards later. Take inventory of your resources, not just material, but emotional and spiritual as well. Someone you typically view as an authority figure may offer unexpected assistance if you remain receptive. There's a particular emphasis on your communication style today. Your words carry unusual weight, especially when speaking about your aspirations and dreams. Practice articulating your vision with clarity, but save the grand announcements for next month when the celestial spotlight returns fully to your sign. Physically, your vitality may fluctuate throughout the day. The morning hours offer your strongest energy window. Use this time for tasks requiring focus and determination. By afternoon, shift toward more reflective activities. Your body is particularly responsive to water today, whether through staying hydrated, spending time near water sources, or incorporating water imagery into meditation. Relationships require a delicate touch under today's aspects. Your natural Leo warmth is exactly what someone close to you needs, but delivered with uncharacteristic subtlety. Listen more than you speak, especially between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. when a void of course moon makes others more emotionally volatile than usual. The color gold holds special power for you today. Incorporating it into your attire or environment can help stabilize your energy field and attract prosperity consciousness. Your lucky number today is 6, representing harmony and balance. Financial decisions should be postponed if possible, especially those involving shared resources or investments. Today's energy strongly supports creative thinking about money rather than concrete action. Mars in your career sector forms a challenging square to Uranus, suggesting unexpected developments in your professional life. Rather than reacting impulsively to surprises, channel that dynamic energy into strategic planning. This aspect particularly highlights the importance of maintaining flexibility in your leadership approach. Your natural Leo generosity is amplified today, but the stars caution against giving from a place of ego or expectation. True generosity now comes from authentic compassion, not from desire for recognition. Dream work and symbolic thinking are especially powerful for Leos today. Keep a record of any significant images or themes that arise in meditation or during twilight states of consciousness. These contain important guidance for navigating next month's powerful eclipse season that will directly impact your sign. Above all, remember that today's seemingly quiet preparations are actually building toward a significant personal renaissance. The work you do internally now examining motivations, releasing outmoded self-concepts, and refining your authentic